Good morning, Crystal from the Rain Dance Ranch. I'm up at the Horny toad again, and I just completed kind of a big project. I took out all of these tangled cacti right here, these golden torch type cacti, which there's like 3 possibilities of what these could be, and I don't know if they're all the same, so I'm not going to say what I think they are. When I'm going to come in and do a video at the end and really explain what all these plants are and have the proper names and stuff, because I don't quite have them down. So yeah, so it looks, I've got a nice little blank canvas right here. And now I'm thinking I might move this golden barrel here to over here. And then these columns will be up behind it. And in front of this golden barrel, I thought I'd love to do one of those red aloe Cameroni over here, so the barrel could be set back a little bit, and then up front I could do a display, maybe 2 or 3 Cameroni in the front. I added some of these are blizzard aloes, since my last video on this project, and I put this blue guy here. This might just be a temporary holding position, but to tell you the truth, I wouldn't mind getting like 2 or 3 more, just 2 more, some that are a little higher, maybe another one that's a little lower, I don't know, or 2 more that are higher. So I'm real happy. Then I put some of those unknown San Diego succulents. Unfortunately, it might be kind of hard to see right here, and these will sort of fill in here. I just made another video about those. So I think that will look real nice with these filling in this spot here. And then in the spring, these may need to be thinned out, moved around, whatever, but I think this is going to hold pretty good for the winter. And I was going to put actually an agave here, a relatively large agave that I have, just to hold the place here and make it not look so empty. But I forgot to bring it up, so I can't believe it. I had it all ready to go, and I grabbed everything except for that. I can see why it's so advantageous to do things with a crew and get a bunch of plants delivered and do these projects all in like 1 or 2 days. You can get a lot more done and spend less money on gas. But this is good. I think building on this after some time, rather than trying to get it all done in a couple days, and then things could have been done, you realize something could have been done differently later, or something doesn't work out, or you, like this area, I knew I wanted to add something else here, and when I showed these aloes to the owner's son, he loved them, so I said, great, I'm gonna add those in here, and I think they really add a nice touch to this little combination. I'd still like to put some other things here, and I have a few things in mind, so we'll see what I end up doing. But yeah, so this is how the bed is looking now that I've cleared out those tangled cactus. That was like a big albatross, so now it's gonna be pretty easy from here on out, except for moving this guy, which my son wasn't able to help me with yesterday. So But I'm kind of glad because, like I said, I'm thinking about moving it over here. So I guess since I didn't bring that other aloe that I wanted to put here as a placeholder, just next time I come up, I'm probably going to move that guy over here. Well, one of the reasons why I didn't want to put the permanent plants in yet is because I'm going to put some more of these in, but these were all rooted, so they could go right in the ground. And then I have cuttings that I want to put in over here somewhere. And maybe tucked in back there. But I don't know, I mean, they kind of might look good right here next to each other. But I need to wait for them to callus over, so it could be a couple weeks before I get those in. So I didn't want to do too much here because I need to be able to get, and plus I need to get back there to do my plants, so. So yeah, this is gonna look so much better without this. I know it kind of looks good from this angle, but this Ferdinand agave is just spectacular, and I want it to be more front and center. And everybody not everybody, but a lot of people were stopping by when I was finishing up and commenting about that particular aloe. So yes, they're very popular with, or agave, sorry. A lot of people are enamored with those. That one in the Victoriae. It might be kind of fun to do a little Victoriae right here. I'm thinking, since people seem to really like them. And I do too. So, yeah. Okay, with that said, I want to do a shout out to Laura Eubanks from Design for Serenity, who was selling t-shirts about, I can't remember what the slogan was, but it was something like every garden needs a phallus symbol. Well, here at the Horny Toad, we've got this. This is one of those old man cactus. Let's get up close to it. See how hairy it is? Woo, he goes up. He's a big guy. I mean, you really don't see this very often. This guy was probably planted in the late 70s or early 80s. I'm not sure, but the previous owners, way back when this place was established in 1976, so they thought they were gonna be funny, and they made a little grave, and they created a phallus symbol, which has kind of, you don't notice it so much, but there's the balls, there's the hair, and then here's the feet, some old cowboy boots. And there was some other things going on here at some point. I think they even had like a pair of jeans or something. I don't know what they had. And then here's like the headstone. So the owner gets a kick out of it, but he's not particularly desirous of maintaining this little historical phallic symbol area. So eventually I'm going to be doing something here. I'm hoping. Well, I'm definitely going to be moving this. I've talked to the owner. I'm moving that golden barrel into this planter. So, and then I really want to just something needs to be done. So that'll be a project in the future. And then I'm just not really doing much until I get this area completed. However, I have talked about getting this finished out. We haven't talked about doing anything here, but I'm sure if I said, hey, you want me to do that, the owner will be good with that. But I do have permission to redo these pots. So those are coming next. I might work on these while I'm waiting for those other cactus cuttings to callus over. But let's take a look at the fabulous saguaro. Look at him. He's just so cool. And that's a saguaro too right there. These, when I first glanced at them, I was like, oh, they've got some more saguaros over here, but actually these are something else. But I do like the way they look. I just have never been a big proponent of these because look at how scary that looks. I'm pretty sure that is not saguaro. But they certainly have a saguaro-esque feel to them at this point in their life. But I don't think the saguaros... Let me go back and look at the saguaro. They don't get on the top these bigger spikes. I don't think. Maybe they do. But let's get a close-up. See how they just kind of get bigger up at the top? Or maybe they start off bigger and then thin out over time. Okay, so let's go back over here. Yeah, that does not look quite the same. But I will show you, yeah, see when you go up to the top of this saguaro, they just don't, their spikes are all consistently sized. So, yeah, when I get back home, I'll look in my archives and we'll have a little chat about various cactus that could be saguaro alternatives. This right here, I think it's called an Argentine hedgehog. No, not Argentine. This is actually a native. And I was just looking it up last night. I can't remember what it's called. But this is an Arizona native, which is real nice. And actually, these could be I believe a Sonoran desert native, actually more like in the Mexican part of Sonora, maybe. I can't recall. All right. When it rains, go out and dance.